chance, or if you had been given a magical man to do one reform, what is that single reform you will select and why that should be? So the audience should be get convinced that this is a reform even for their lifetime, and they should say that, madam, I want to join now. I want to join the mission which you want. So what is that single mission you wanted to take it up, madam? What is that single reform?
Thank you, Andy, for that question. And I think I don't have to really think twice before I answer. Our ancestors, our leaders, our earlier reformers have fought for freedom and equality. But today's generation, we have to fight for dignity and leadership, for championing the national reform, which has to be as big because the implications and the environmental damage is really huge. That we are now having difficulty in breathing fresh air, drinking fresh water also. What I'm talking about is, we would like to start a national reform, championing a national movement, which we have already started actually by the name of RTM. When I say RTM, it means right to menstruation. So, how many of you have heard about right to education? We all know, right? So we have launched right to menstruation. So no women should be worried about how to manage their periods. Can anybody answer as a teenager, what was your biggest worry? Women mostly. As a teenager, what was your biggest worry as a teenager? Or maybe today's generation, what could be their biggest worry? Yeah, on the period days. Otherwise, if you talk about it a normal day, for any girl today, the biggest worry is, how do I maintain my Insta profile? Isn't it? How do I increase my followers, my likes, my viewers, my reach? Or what do I wear in this party? But do you know, there is a very huge population whose biggest worry is, how do I manage my menstruation cycle? Because they can't even afford a single pad. Does it scare you or surprise you? So it's a very big subject we are talking about, not only because of women, but also because of environment. I am talking about championing a national movement where we are working on women's dignity for the people who menstruate, and also about dignity for the people who manage waste. Because excess is not the only issue. Waste disposal and management is very big problem at all. Currently, only in India, we have 1,13,000 metric tons of menstrual waste every year. And the pads which we are using currently, one single such pad takes 1,000 years to decompose. Do you know what does that mean? That మా భూమి మీద పడే పుట్టింది ఫస్ట్ ప్యాడ్ కూడా ఇప్పటికీ మా భూమి మీదే ఉంటుంది. Somewhere on the landfill or somewhere in the oceans. Unfortunately, it has also entered the freshwater lakes. Today, plastic is not only confined, to the bottles and everything we use, but also found in breast milk. That is the huge, factor of this plastic contamination which is there. We are doing our bit by RTM. I want you guys to join today RTM, that is right to menstruation, to ensure no single girl skips school because of not having a single pad. No woman is deprived of basic right they have, the right to menstruation. At only rupees 600 per year, we are donating these pads free of cost and also creating awareness programs across the country in government schools, in tribal areas, slum areas and rural areas. So how many of you think you would love to join a movement which is not only empowering underprivileged women, but also talking about a very big picture of being selfish? Yes, we have to be selfish. If you want to breathe fresh air, drink fresh water, and live a more sustainable life, we have to be selfish and act today. So can I see some hands raised who would love to join a movement and say no to plastic pads at all? It is the biggest, oh wow, I see a young boy there. Thank you. So yeah, this is the biggest enemy, unseen enemy, undiscussed enemy, which we do not talk about. And guys, the men who are available here, menstruation and the plastic pads is not a women's issue. It is today an environmental issue. So it is not only limited to women. We all have to stand up and work together for this cause. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. See, Brahmo Samaj believes in strengthening 3 types of relations. How many types of relations? 3 types of relations. One is connection with the environment.